My name is John Kaufman, and I'm the president and founder of Nexmation LLC. I would like to tell you a little more about the benefits of the Nexmation team approach over other models under which recruiters most commonly work. In a traditional recruiting or staffing agency, recruiters typically do all of the work, yet earn only a 30% commission on full desk placements. Even if you have a salary and commission, the average recruiter's total compensation, including all benefits, is only 40 to 45% of his or her total billings. Where does the rest of the money go? Well, how do you think they pay for those fancy offices and company cars? You also have to commute to wherever your company is located, can only work with the tools that your company provides, and are subject to restrictive non-compete agreements that effectively hold you hostage to your employer. Another option that recruiters have is purchasing a franchise. There are many recruiting and staffing franchises available. I've researched many of them in the past when I was starting my own company, and I can tell you that they all have one thing in common. They are designed and operated to benefit their franchisor, not the recruiter. So if you want to shell out anywhere from 20 to 100 grand for a franchise fee, signage, rent, remodeling, and other costs, and still have to work in a restrictive, high-risk environment where you now shoulder massive amounts of financial risk for the privilege of working in a limited niche and geography for limited profits, then you should definitely look into purchasing a franchise. Solo recruiters have their own set of problems. While they are free from the restrictions of the agency environment, they have to deal with issues like isolation and the fact that larger companies like to deal with larger agencies. If you are weak on one side of the desk, your income is severely limited as well. Another issue solo recruiters face is the fact that recruiting software, job boards, training, and everything else associated with recruiting is just plain expensive. Recruiting software, training, and job boards can cost a solo recruiter over $20,000 per year. With a Nexmation team recruiting approach, you have many of the benefits of working for a larger agency. For example, you can present yourself as part of a larger team and have added confidence when approaching larger clients. You will have access to a shared job order and candidate pool so that you will be able to concentrate on the portions of recruiting that really fit your strengths. Our recruiters have access to the best-of-breed recruiting software so that you have an unfair advantage selling and sourcing. And as our team grows, we are constantly negotiating volume discounts on your behalf so that you can have flexibility to use the tools that work best for you. And with us, you maintain the flexibility of schedule, niche, geography, and you can run your desk in the way that suits you best. When you join our team, you will have the highest commissions in the industry, earn 60% on full desk placements, and have access to shared job orders to build placement volume and unlimited payroll capacity for temp or contract placements. This combined with the back office support for billing, payroll, and collections, so you can make more placements than ever before with fewer headaches than ever before. When you're on our team, you are always connected to the rest of the team. We have our own in-house communication tools with text, voice, file sharing, and video capabilities. You also have access to the entire team within our applicant tracking system, telephone and email, as well as on regularly scheduled team conference calls to share knowledge and get to know one another on a more personal level. You may be working from home, but you won't be alone. We encourage all of our recruiters to have a dedication to continuous improvement. We are constantly evaluating and developing training materials for our team members, and we encourage our recruiters to work together to help each other. Our recruiters have access to leading recruiting tools. I spent months researching, testing, and even visiting applicant tracking software vendors' headquarters before choosing our tools. I considered factors like ease of use, social media integration, and comprehensive communication tools because let's face it, this is the software that we depend on to help us make our living. We have the best applicant tracking software that is available today. Industry-leading market research tools to help you find new business and reach the all-important decision makers. Candidate sourcing software which will assist you in finding passive candidates on the open web as well as in social media and job boards. And finally, our recruiters have the option of having access to hotjobs.com. Our recruiters have access to shared job orders and shared candidate pools. This means that as you do your job, other recruiters will be available to assist you in making more placements. Have quality candidates ready to submit to your clients more quickly and make more placements than you could on your own. One of the most common questions I get regarding our team environment is, how does it work? Well, from the perspective of the job order recruiter, you will be conducting sales and prospecting activity, which will result in the customer signing an agreement to have you do a candidate search. You will then post the job order into our applicant tracking system, post it to our candidate portal, and additionally to GoJobs, Juju, and Indeed.com. You may advertise in other boards at your own discretion. You can then use our tools to do a candidate search, importing candidates directly to your job order. Candidates will also apply from our candidate portal, and you will begin screening them for the position. Other recruiters may see your job order and have the marketable candidate that they feel is worth your consideration. They will contact you directly, not your client, and you and the other recruiters will arrange for their candidate to be screened. You will then have the option of submitting whichever candidates that you feel are best qualified for your client. If the placement is made as a result of a candidate referred to you by another team member, we will pay you each your part of the commission. Our commission structure is designed to be generous to our recruiters. Full desk commissions are 60%, team sourced are 30% for each side of the transaction, and company and split agency orders are paid at a higher rate in order to make sure that the recruiter's piece of the pie is always worthwhile. By joining us as our team grows, you will find that you have many advantages of working with a larger agency. Our team environment allows you to concentrate in the areas in which you are strongest. For example, many recruiters are significantly better at sales or at candidate sourcing. By having shared jobs and candidates, you will be able to spend more time on what you do best. The team concept can also help you even out the highs and lows of the recruiting cycle. Let's face it, we all have times when we have more job orders than we can fill, and we all have times when we could use a few more. With us, you have the team support to help you in both scenarios. Have you ever had to leave money on the table because a customer just had too many openings? As part of our team, you can take these orders with confidence that there is a team of recruiters standing behind you to help you fill even the really big orders. Have you ever missed a placement because you just couldn't find the right candidate? Having a team can help you here as well. By actively involving the team in your searches, you can find additional candidates in places you may not have looked yourself. It might just mean a placement that you would not have made on your own. What are the requirements of joining our team? Well, first, you must have a proven track record in a full desk recruiting or staffing environment. As our team gets larger, we may have more room for single-side recruiters, but for now, we'd really like to have a strong team of recruiters that can do both sales and candidate sourcing. You must have a dedicated home or leased office. You will need a modern Windows computer, Microsoft Office, a phone, and fax line. You will represent yourself to customers, candidates, and all online media as part of the Nexmation team. You must have the ability to work on a commission-only basis and support yourself while you work towards your first commissions with us. And finally, you absolutely must have a commitment to ethical recruiting practices. We really want to make sure that our entire team maintains a good reputation within the industry, and none of us wants to have our reputation tarnished by someone else. If you are still watching or reading this, and you are interested in taking the next steps towards joining our team, go to our website at www.virtualrecruiterjobs.com. And if you haven't already done so, go to our Career Center and submit your resume to one of our virtual recruiter positions. We will contact you by phone or email and talk to you to make sure that this is the right opportunity for you. We won't try to sell you on the position, but really just want to answer any questions you may have and make sure that you are a good fit for the team and that the team is a good fit for you as well. Once you get started, we will assist you in installing and configuring all software and tools and show you how to use them. Now you can start recruiting as a member of the Nexmation virtual recruiting team. Thank you for taking the time to view this video. I look forward to meeting you.